Hello, this is Sheba, and welcome back to Let's Play Golden Sun, The Lost Age. Since last time, I've rearranged my parties. I've listed in the video description there. And I also gave the Trainer's Whip to Sheba there. And let's see what we got here. Where are we? Yeah, well, we got Plume Edge now for Felix. That's an upgraded version of the Cutting Edge synergy from before. And let's see, let's go with Kindle and start buffing up our attacks there. These guys are not really special. They are weak to all elements, but they're all equal and fairly high resistance to all of those. So you're not going, well, you're probably not going to be able to get Djinn kills on these guys. So I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to go all out and see how that works. But alright, let's see. Now, we took some hits there, so I'm going to use Wish Well here. One nice thing about the Templar job class there. And, yeah, let's go with Planet Diver instead. And I want to get in one more high impact so we can all have maximum attack power. Now, let's see. The Knights there, you might have noticed when they were attacking all of us, they had some of those bramble seeds. So you want to watch out for that. But those are consumable items for them, so yeah, that shouldn't be a huge problem. Okay, let's see, one more Griffin I think ought to take care of that guy, and then we can start working on the other knight there. And yeah, Piers can pretty much take care of our healing needs at this point. You might notice Piers has a new synergy there too, called Break. That's basically the Dispel synergy of the game. Haha! Gotcha! Yeah, look at that damage from Griffin there. So, yeah, I use Break every now and then, but usually I don't. It's just usually not worth it. Just let them get their buff and keep trying to kill them. Okay, yeah, we still need a little more help. Yeah, I like taking out the two knights first, because they have less HP. And then Moapa himself, yeah, all he has now is just a real simple physical attack. Nothing I'm extraordinarily worried about. I think the Knights have, what was it? One of those nuts or something for healing, but that's not really a huge concern. Yeah, we're doing alright on damage, so let's have Piers go after the Knight, just in case I need a little more damage to finish him off. Alright, gotcha. Now Moapa, yeah, he has, I'm just about to get to that. Yeah, Crystal Powder, that's another consumable item, but as with all enemies, it's a, what is it? Yeah, it's limited in quantity, so sooner or later they'll run out of their items, and then all they got are just their regular physical attacks. I don't think silencing or sealing them would stop them from doing that, even though it looks like it's a magical effect or a synergy or whatever. I don't think it seals items, but whatever. And I think we can just go with a regular wish here. By the way, once we're done with everything here, we get all of our equipment back that we put into those chests there. So it's not like, you know, a permanent loss there. No. And we still get to keep the items that we got out of the chests, too. And yeah, let's just keep going with that, then. Maybe I could have Felix attack. As long as we're above, like, even 200 HP at this point, it's going to be pretty hard for Moapa to take us down. But alright, got him. Haha. Hey, alright. I wonder how long ago that was. I forget if they said so. Sounds like a plan. Well, at least they let us rest up at their inn. Why they have an inn when they don't want to deal with outsiders, I don't know, but okay. And most of the villagers are around here like, hey, I can't believe you beat him, or something or other like that. How does that even work? I mean, I would think bones would be, you know, solid, not a liquid broth. I'm sure someone's gonna be able to correct me on that, though. Oh, well, good for you guys. Oh, okay, I won't worry about it. I mean, I am trying to destroy the world, after all. So, you know, I'm kind of used to it. And, yeah, now that we've beaten Moapa, the houses are open, or tents. This only looks like an item shop at first, but if you go into the artifacts, they have more stuff. And most notably, the magical Cassock. So let's give that to Jenna there. That's a little stronger for her. Don't need any game tickets, though. Although I suppose you might want them coming up, but I'm not going to use them. It might be a good idea to buy a mist potion or some of those Waters of Life. You know, I'm going to buy Waters of Life because for some godforsaken reason, they don't give us a whole lot of them compared to the first game. And, we might need them in the next dungeon we're going to go to. I'm only going to talk to the new people indoors. Oh, so that's what happened, huh? I don't think someone told us all the details of that before. Well, that's a long way to go. An intercontinental war. Holy cow. Well, evidently enough of them did. But alright, let's see. Let's try and get that... What was that? That genie that I couldn't get before. Now that we can actually get in the houses and all that. Hey, how's it going? Oh, yeah, sure, why not? Baba Ganoush? No, they're not in this game. That's another game, viewers. But as we all know, when someone tells you not to go somewhere in a JRPG, you must then therefore go there anyway. Absolutely. Oh, okay, there's nothing in there. Well, first things first, we gotta get on the second level of the platforms to get up to the genie there. Oh, well, he was. How could you watch it? I thought that was like on the other side of the mountain, practically. How does that even work? But I do want to get a lucky medal here. Alright. And let's see, we can't get to the genie directly from here, but we can move the pillar so that way we can from the other side. Besides, we want to pay Moapa another visit before we go. Oh, no, well, were we all the way over there? I thought we were just at the top. Well, speaking of new powers, well, we got our Hover Jade. So, yeah, let's equip that to Felix. We're going to need that to get through the... What is that? The Jupiter Lighthouse. So that's why you had to come here before doing other stuff. So, let's see. Let's give it to... Yeah, Piers there. He could use the help. And I need to go into the... Or Moapa's house before we do anything else anyway. Or in order to get to the genie, that is. Ha ha. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, sure. Oh, well, he does now. We're not very talkative. Or at least Felix isn't. Well, okay. Nice looking ovens you got there, though. Oh, yeah, we already did that. I guess they're just... Yeah, whatever. Well, you gotta pass down the legends and all that, so that way, you know, people can hunt them down in future generations. Or their descendants. Like you guys did with Contigo, I guess. But alright, now we can get over to the genie from here. Now that we got the pillar out of the way. Haha! Let's see, with this one, we get our 7th Jupiter Genie. Let's get that one going. And yeah, I'm gonna rearrange my Djinn quite a bit before heading to the Attica continent. But before we do that, you know, let's take a look at the trial road there, but this time I'll show you the solutions to all the other puzzles that were on the other side. Plus, we can get the treasures that are over there without having to worry about being too fast, or too slow to get through there. Too slow! But I'll try to show you relatively fast ways of dealing with it. That is, if I actually... Oh. You don't have your ninja job class going. Okay. Well, that would explain a bit. Actually, you know what? Let's just unset all our Djinn. So that way I can get access to both Whirlwind and Frost. Because we're probably going to need them here. Because I didn't really need them very much on the other side. At least not Frost, anyway. Okay, so with this one... Let's see, what we need to do, you see, we got those, what are they? Where is that? Yeah, we got these pillars that pop, you push one down, the other one pops up. And you see on the one on the right there now, it's completely surrounded by the dotted lines, so you can't push these pillars on top of them. So what you need to do is pound these pillars down, and then put the other pillars on top of that one where we can actually move that, and then we'll be able to get the treasure there. Although, if you're in the middle of the race, you may not want to go for that chest there, because this one takes quite a while to push all the pillars around. So you may want to just... What is it? You may want to ignore the middle pillar there, so that way you can just get through things a little faster there. You could just, yeah, get most of them, or, yeah, just get the other pillars where they are, and then ignore the chest in the middle. You could pick it up on the way back if you wanted. Now this one... Let's see. Well, there's a little trick you can do to save some time on this one. With the rows of all those pillars, or columns, I guess. Yeah. You don't have to push them all the way up in order to get to the right platform. All you really need to do is push them up 3 spaces each. And you'll still be able to get to the other side, because there's just a 1 tile gap between the left and right pillars and the platforms on the sides there, like that. So it saves you a little time there. Although, if you already beat Moapa on the first obstacle, chances are you're going to be way ahead of him by now anyway. So maybe that's not necessary, but it's a little more efficient there like that. We don't need to put any equipment in the chests, of course. Okay, let's see. With this one, let's do the left side first there. And yeah, we got these pillars here that are kind of cracked, so use burst on them, boom, we can continue onward. Hooray! Yeah, by this point, you should be way ahead of Moapa, so Well, if this was a puzzle that was this far into the race, that is. I wonder if I could jump on top of those pillars, or at least from the right side. I don't think that would be worthwhile, even if you could, but it's there. Okay, I think there's one more. Yeah. Okay, let's see. With this one, let's see. Yeah, what we need to do is, push these torches in front of the ice pillars. And let's see, get a little further down. So yeah, the torches, they'll just melt the ice pillars, and we need to push or pull these other pillars so that way we can get to the right platform there. And then with frost, that'll complete the path that we need to take. You could also take the left pillar there that I moved. You could also move it from this side of the room. You could just move it through the rocks, if that's a little easier. And alright, we made it to the end here, but, well, let me show you how hover works. You might have noticed there was that weird looking symbol on the left side there. In order to use hover, you need to have one of those, I don't know what that thing is, but you need one of those in order to actually use it. So just use hover, and you'll be able to move for a few tiles before falling down. So you'll need that to get around places. And yeah, we need a lift synergy in order to, what is that? To get past that rock there. So remember that for later, viewers. We're going to be coming back here later. But alright, that's everything we can do here. I will meet you outside of the village after I've rearranged my setup as I have listed in the video description. Okay, we're back. And I've got my job classes as I want them arranged. Make sure you've got like Sour and Gel on someone who has a lot of attack power, so that way they can take advantage of the multiplier damage that unleashing those Djinn can get. Otherwise, yeah, pretty straightforward. I don't want Jenna to become like a samurai because she'd lose a lot of agility there, but everything else is pretty straightforward. Unfortunately, with the cave here, it's much simpler to get back to the other side than it was to get all the way to the other side. Unfortunately, we still can't get that genie in there, but remember that for later. So yeah, we can just take a little shortcut to get back to the start here. Okay, so now we need to get to the Attica continent with Contigo over there. So let's take a look, see how we can get over there. We gotta get on the eastern side of the continent in order to do that. Okay, well, yeah, let's just go straight east, practically. Yeah, unfortunately, Contigo, much like the Shaman village, is kind of isolated from the rest of the continent there. But alright, yeah, easy vial dirge. By the way, the Aroma genie that we got there restores everyone's synergy, so that's pretty nice. So it's kind of the complement to the Ether genie, kind of like the, what is it? Aroma's kind of like the, what was it? The Ember genie from the first game? Something like that. Yeah, they have a lot of duplicate Djinn between the two games. But I suppose that's meant to be like that. Well, at least the enemies are taking it easy on me now. Instead of, like, right in the middle of trying to do stuff in a lighthouse. Well, we'll get there soon enough, viewers. Okay, so this is the river that we need to take to get into the Attica continent. There is a cave on the southern side of the continent there, but we can't get to it right now. We can't get into the river that's blocking it. and we can't get across the river. If only there were an item that would let me go over the river to get to that cave, but sadly I don't have one. Hover doesn't work there. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the only way that we can actually get into the continent. All the rivers that are surrounding Contigo, you can't get into them. So you have to... they drive you over to this part to actually get into the continent. Oh, really? What kind of vessel is that? Well, I wouldn't worry about that. What's the worst that could possibly happen? What kind of prophecy was that? Nuts. No, of course not. Now you're just talking crazy. Wings of Time? No, that's another game of course. See, I don't think there's anyone in here, though. But alright, well, there's one item we can get as long as we're in the area. Yeah, you ever see those pillars? That usually means you can get over them and get some treasure for your curiosity. Oh, let's try that one again. There you go. But alright, but can we find a way to get into the Jupiter Lighthouse? Find out next time on Let's Play Golden Sun. This is Sheba signing off. Have a good day.